We so appreciate you being on our program today, Kimo. Thank you for taking the time.
Well, Lila, you know, that goes both ways. I appreciate being here. Thank you so much.
You know, your consistent message that the ukulele is more than an instrument needs to be shared with our audience. Can you tell us more about that?
Absolutely. I mean, especially to people in Hawaii, you know, the ukulele is very special. But what makes this instrument very, very special is that it goes much beyond itself as an instrument. Ukulele is a catalyst. Ukulele is not the end, it is the means to the end. And the wonderful thing about creating the end is that it depends on the person. You know, if a person wants to learn to play the ukulele just so that he or she could enjoy making their own music, that's fine. If a person enjoys ukulele just because it provides opportunity to participate in the process of making music, that's fine. If a person wants to learn and experience ukulele as a form of entertainment or being an entertainment, that's fine. And so there's so many different ways that ukulele can have and create a very, very meaningful relationship with people by using the principles of music.
You've mentioned in the past, I've heard you speak, about how many people think when they pick up an instrument, even the ukulele, it is to become a performer. But you do much more with the community.
The reason why a lot of people do not pick up a musical instrument, including ukulele, sometimes is that there's too much of an association with entertainment and being an entertainer, or the reason why you're going to try and learn to play an instrument is for an academic reason. And all of that is okay, but it goes beyond that. One of the most important aspects of ukulele that you allude to has to do with my mind in community service. Probably the most important thing to learn about ukulele, and it's something that we in Hawaii have a lot of empathy for, and that is to take those things about kanikapila that are right. In kanikapila, proficiency means nothing. You know, the idea in kanikapila is not to be the world's best ukulele player. The idea in kanikapila is simply to enjoy the process.
So explain a little bit more kanikapila for those who may not be Hawaiian speakers.
Kanikapila, in my mind, and it's ingrained in me because I'm from Hawaii, is really the term kanikapila just refers to a jam session.
Getting together, having fun, playing music, dancing hula.
And growing up in Hawaii, I would say that a huge majority of people in Hawaii learn about music through kanikapila. And so when I was very young, and still today, it was so simple and easy and accepted for friends or family to come over, and as a result of that, just to enjoy music. Because one of the things about kanikapila, like I said, is that proficiency means nothing.
Music and being together, which is the
everything.
Essence of who we are.
And when that is right in kanikapila, you don't have to be the actual person playing the instrument in order to enjoy it. This is the reason why when you go to a kanikapila session, there are a lot of people there who aren't even playing an instrument, who don't know how to play an instrument, but they enjoy the process very much.
So in the guild that you
The Ukulele Guild.
The Ukulele Guild that you've created, what goes on there?
The Ukulele Guild of Hawaii was started about a little over 20 years ago by a local boy by the name of Mike Chalk, who had a very, very high interest in building ukulele. And so that's the reason why he started the guild, to gather his friends and whoever was interested in learning to build ukulele to come together and be involved in this common activity. As that activity grew, it began to attract players like me. I don't build, and I cannot build an instrument.
Did the builder play music?
Some of them do. Most builders of ukuleles don't play very well. A lot of builders of ukulele don't play at all. So now, if you get players involved in ukulele, there are a gazillion players who don't know how to build an ukulele, and yet by getting together and combining both the passion of building and the passion of playing, and promoting collaboration between the builder and player, is just a wonderful thing. And you know what? The best thing is it's a lot of fun.
Well, and I would also venture to guess that the word ohana, family connection, that connectivity with
Right.
one another, regardless of whether you're playing or making or observing,
Right.
is part of the essence of your ukulele guild.
Absolutely, and that's Lila. That's very important, because the essence that you're talking about is an emotion. And one of the things ukulele instructors try to do with their students is to show them and permit them and recommend that they put emotion into their music. Absent emotion, the kind of essence that you're talking about just doesn't exist.
Well, and if emotion means the person,
Yeah.
the energy, the mana of the person. In closing our conversation for today, what message might you give to the viewing audience? You know, the ukulele is an icon for Hawaii.
Right.
It is symbolic of who we are.
Right. Open your mind and open your heart to what ukulele is. And in my estimation and my recommendation to people is that they look at ukulele as an opportunity to do what? To have fun, to learn to play, to participate readily in the process of making music, to participate actively in community service, in sharing ukulele, because local people, when it comes to ukulele, love to share. And if this instrument is such a wonderful thing, why not we share? So again, I would say to you and your audience, I think the most important thing about ukulele is, again, open your heart, open your mind, and let ukulele in to tell you about all of the opportunities that it can do to help you have more fun.
I was just going to say the same thing, that perhaps it's about being who we are.
Absolutely.
In the presence of an ukulele, in presence of others, and really enjoying life.
Yeah.
Enjoying not just the season,
Yeah.
but enjoying one another and oneself.
Absolutely. Being an integral part of music, one of the wonderful things that ukulele and music do is to encourage and create harmony. What a wonderful, wonderful thing to transfer, to people who listen, to people who play, to anybody. And that's why ukulele is just a wonderful catalyst.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your aloha.
Thank you. I love to share ukulele.
And all the new thoughts, the learning that we can also
Cool.
Acquire or get from playing ukulele,
Sure
being with
can.
the ukulele.
Sure can.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ōlelo. I appreciate being here.